Crystal. Breaking overnight, Jasper police say a man is recovering after being shot late last night. Now, we know it happened at the High Forest Apartments around 11 o'clock. Police found a man suffering from a gunshot wound there, and he was immediately taken to UAB Hospital. The suspect was taken into custody a short time later. As always, we are continuing to follow this story for you, so stay with us right here throughout the morning show, and also go to our website, WIAT.com. Happening today, a balloon release will be held in honor of a woman killed earlier this year by her ex-boyfriend. Family and friends remember Brittany Owens. She died in February after police say her ex, Troy Green, shot her before turning the gun on himself. Owens would have turned 27 years old this month. The balloon release is set for 3 this afternoon at Tom Bradford Park. That's on Edwards Lake Road. Now, to give you a little bit of information here, Trussville police say Owens was driving home in February when Green blocked her in with his car, shot her twice in the chest, and then killed himself. Police say Green had a history of domestic violence and once attached a GPS tracking device to Owens' car to monitor where she was at all times. Owens and Green had a young son together. Very sad story. Well, now let's turn our attention to this. New this morning, Alabama Electoral College members are getting ready to cast their votes for President-elect Donald Trump. Members will meet at state capitals across the country tomorrow to cast their votes. Alabama Republican Party Chairwoman Terry Lathan says the state's electors are 100% behind Trump. He won Alabama with more than 62% of the vote. All 9 Alabama electors say they plan to stick with the president-elect. Now, the vote comes as Trump's inauguration date gets closer and closer. A spokesman for his transition team says the president-elect will stay in the presidential guest house, Blair House, but we've learned that could possibly change. Reports say Trump will break with tradition and stay at his new hotel in downtown D.C., but his transition spokesperson says the reports aren't true. All right, we'll continue to watch that. New this morning, Chicago police say 4 people are dead after a shooting that they believe the victims are all members of the same family. Listen to this. Investigators were called to South 105th Street in Roseland after getting an anonymous 911 call saying there were 5 people dead inside a home. That's where they found 2 women, 1 dead and 1 critically injured, laying on the front porch. 3 men were found dead inside. A 2-year-old boy was also found, but we can report that he was safe.
I'm totally speechless. I'm devastated. I am hurt. I don't know what type of a person could go in and do that to a complete whole family.
Police are still investigating. We know that family members say 2 victims are 36-year-old Elijah Jackson and his sister, 41-year-old Shakora Jackson. The 2-year-old boy is Shakora Jackson's son. Well, glad to report that he's doing okay this morning. All right, let's turn our attention to this story. At least 2 people are dead after icy roads led to a massive pileup and a fiery crash on Interstate 95. This happened in Baltimore. Take a very close look at this video just into our newsroom. Witnesses captured video of a tanker on fire after it overturned in the 67-car pileup in South Baltimore. Traffic was at a standstill for hours while crews investigated. Police say the tanker fell off a bridge and onto a street below.
I managed to maneuver my car to the shoulder, and then after some few seconds, I started hearing some loud noises. When I looked over to the other side of the 95, I saw trailers, cars slamming on each other, going on 50 miles, 60 miles an hour.
Very, very scary scene there in Baltimore. We know at least 16 people have injuries ranging from broken bones to cuts and bruises. Well, here a little bit closer to home, Birmingham police are helping to keep children safe from the cold this year. Officers visited the Smithfield community to hand out coats, hats, gloves, and scarves for children in public housing there. It's all part of Operation Keep Warm.
We just want them to know that we're concerned. We do more than write tickets and we do more than put people in jail. There's a softer side of us that says we care.
Police distributed more than 170 coats and other cold weather items to the communities. New this morning, the families of 4 young children killed in a house fire in Tennessee say goodbye. 2-year-old twins, a 4-year-old and a 7-year-old girl died in the house fire in Springfield earlier Monday morning. Another little girl is recovering after the father of some of the children shielded her from the flames. Many residents say they stopped by the funerals to offer condolences and to let the families know the community is with them.
My biggest fear, not what nightmares are made of, is losing my son, and I cannot even begin to imagine what they're going through.
The cause of the fire is still under investigation this morning, but officials say it was an accident. The fire chief says he hopes the community's reaction will have a long-term impact and help the families heal. New this morning, heading over to California. That is where officials are locked in a battle against Uber and its driverless cars. Carter Evans explains the controversial move by the ride-sharing service.
The same day Uber's self-driving vehicles hit the streets of San Francisco this week, the California DMV told drivers to put them in park, saying it's illegal until the company receives an autonomous vehicle testing permit. On a call with reporters Friday, Anthony Lewandowski, the head of Uber's Advanced Technologies Group, said its cars will stay on the road without a permit.
Our main reason for not applying is that we don't think that the regulations apply to how we're driving the cars.
Uber says it's already following state law because there's always someone behind the wheel of its self-driving cars ready to take over. The company compares its technology to Tesla's self-driving autopilot feature.
What we have now is a legal battle to determine, is this really a self-driving car?
Attorney Jessica Levin is a professor at Loyola Law School.
What we see here is Uber trying to press the limits, as they do in many areas, and trying to say, this law doesn't apply to us, and if you want a law that does apply to us, you need to go back and rewrite one.
Late Friday, the California Attorney General's office told Uber to get its self-driving cars off the road immediately, or it'll end up in court. Carter Evans, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Well, your time right now, it is 6:40, 20 minutes left here on CBS 42 Morning News. Still a whole lot to get to. If you're looking for the perfect gift for the dog lover in your life, we can help you. Next, the fun stuff you can take advantage of now while helping the Basset Hound Rescue. We'll be right back.